beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics, from Jonesboro to Thomas, to Piggott, Osceola, Wynn, and back. Because we're your friends. You are our neighbors. And we are a family. Our commitment, our calling is our community. As you grow, we grow with you. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission envisioned by faithful, courageous sisters, determined to bring healing to all those in need. Today, tomorrow, and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account. Designed for students like you, these accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Doctors McDonough and Phillips have over 50 years of combined experience performing dental implants, teeth extractions, and IV sedations. Our doctors are leaders in the field of computer-guided dental implant surgery and wisdom teeth extractions. NEA-OMS is the only AAAHC-accredited oral surgery center in the tri-state area. Trust the care of your family to the most established oral surgery center in Northeast Arkansas. Northeast Arkansas Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with right fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get right fiber.
Welcome into the Century Finance broadcast booth inside Southern Bancorp Stadium here on the campus of Marion High School. My name is Tyson Lebong, and tonight the Valley View Blazers will take on the Marion Patriots in a benefit scrimmage for the second straight year. Last year, Blazers had the lead at the half, going into the halftime with the lead of 10-6. In the second half, Marion scored 20 unanswered points and got the win, 26-17. We'll be back for some more pregame coverage and get you out there for the coin toss and get you ready for kickoff right after this on the Blazer News Network.
At Valley Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
Welcome back to the Blazer News Network pregame here inside the Century Finance broadcast booth. Last year, the Blazers had a great season, going 10-0 during the regular season stretch and then advancing all the way to the state semifinals. Although the Blazers lost some talent due to graduation, the View has returned 6 all-conference players. The Blazers are picked to finish first in the 5A East in the Hootens, Arkansas preseason coaches poll. And then Nettleton follows them at second, followed by Wynn at third, and Harding picked fourth, finishing out those playoff spots. Then following them is Batesville at 5th, Brooklyn at 6th, Greene County Tech 7th, and Paragould 8th. Meanwhile, the Marion Patriots come off of a 7-3 regular season, then getting eliminated in the first round of the 6A state playoffs by Van Buren. Although Marion lost some key players, especially on the line of scrimmage, they returned 2 key pieces of the offense, with quarterback Zayden Walker and running back Rico Ward joining him in the backfield. And the Patriots are picked to finish third in the 6A East preseason Hootens coaches poll. And that rundown has Marion picked third. But Benton is first, Little Rock Catholic second, Sheridan picked to get that last playoff spot, El Dorado 5th, Jonesboro 6th, and following them is Sylvan Hills, and then finally West Memphis. Should be a great evening for football tonight with a temperature of 82 degrees here at kickoff and then cooling off into the mid-70s throughout the game. So right now the captains head out to have the coin toss at midfield. Looks like your captains for the Blazers are going to be 3 seniors, number 9 Cooper Pruitt, number 6 Luke Crecilius, and number 4 Austin Berry. And I believe the captains for your Patriots is going to be senior quarterback Zayden Walker, number 3, Jeremy Dent, and Bryson Gladney. As I mentioned earlier, the View lost to the Patriots last year. Marion had a great second half comeback and finally started putting their pieces together. Also talked about some key talent lost, but both of these teams looked like they were ready to go out here in pregame warm-ups. And also something to talk about would be the quarterback matchup going into this game, as Zayden Walker has lots of experience for Marion as he comes in as a senior who will stay behind center for at least the first half tonight. And then the Blazers have a new man on campus, and that is Taylor Heineman, the 6'1", 181-pound junior, as he transferred from Jonesboro during the offseason. And Coach Cockrell says that him and also junior Levi Manning have been having a great quarterback battle this offseason, but I think they're going to get things started with Taylor first. And Zayden Walker comes into this game at 6'3", 175 pounds. Walker and Rico Ward really gave the Blazers some trouble last year in that benefit scrimmage, and that backfield for the Patriots is dangerous, having multiple D1 offers. But you could also talk about Carter Wallace for the View, has also gained some attention from the recruiting world. Captains just shook hands as the 3 Blazer captains go to my right to meet their team in the end zone. As the Marion Patriots captains head back to their team across the field here, we're going to take a 1-minute pause, and hopefully we'll be back with your starters and kickoff right after this on the Blazer News Network.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you can see what the future holds. Look a little closer, and you'll also see history being made, day after day. For 125 years straight, through our best days and hardest days, the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing, the kind of healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics, from Jonesboro to Pocahontas to Piggott, Osceola, Wynn, and back. Because we're your friends. You are our neighbors. And we are a family. Our commitment, our calling is our community. As you grow, we grow with you. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission envisioned by faithful, courageous sisters, determined to bring healing to all those in need. Today, tomorrow, and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
Welcome back inside the Century Finance broadcast booth as you're watching this benefit scrimmage broadcasted live to you on the Blazer News Network as the Patriots and Blazers just took the field as Ryder Wooten carries the view flag out towards the 50-yard line of the visitor side. Now, I want to remind you that if you're tuning in, make sure you tune in more this fall and catch some Blazer volleyball in action, as that streaming schedule should be posted on our Instagram page. And don't forget, Blazers home opener next Friday night versus the Poplar Bluff Mules. That game will also be on the Blazer News Network, and my friend Randy Myers will have the call on 102.1 KBTM News Talk. And I did not get to see who won that coin toss, and has also not been announced over the PA system. So looks like we're about to find out, and looks like the Blazers are sending back Parker King and Sonny Williams. So looks like the Blazers are going to get the ball first, along with Kamarion Davis, who comes off an ACL season-ending injury from last year. So it's going to be good to see him back in action tonight and see what Parker King and Kamarion Davis can both do on the outside at receiver for the View. And as this is a benefit scrimmage, I'm expecting no live kickoff returns or punt returns. Valley View is ready, and here comes the Marion kicking unit. Looks like handling kickoff duty today for the Patriots is going to be number 23, Brody Wason. And as you'll see at halftime, I got to sit down with Coach Marty Riley, the Blazers offensive coordinator, and he talked about it. Marion has a new defensive coordinator who come from BB, so we'll see if they attack the View with more of an aggressive game plan than they saw last year from this Patriots defense. And we're about ready to go here at Patriots Stadium. It's Marion's in their navy uniforms with white numbers, red trim, and white pants, and Valley View in the all whites with blue and gold stripes down the side with blue numbers. And Wason sends this one deep to Kamarion Davis as he watches it go by him into the end zone. So touchback to start things off here for the View. As Taylor Heineman leads his offense onto the field. It's going to be Carter Wallace start things off in the backfield. Looks like he's going to be on Heineman's right hip. Sophomore Barrett Mallett's going to get the start in the slot for the Blazers with Parker King here on the near side and Kamarion Davis near that Patriots sideline on Heineman's left. Heineman in the shotgun. Hands it off to Wallace. Wallace to the outside. Met in a hurry by that Marion defender as that was number 9, Zadian Wilson on the stop. That 6'2", 215-pound senior linebacker read every bit of that outside run as the Blazers switch things up here, getting a tighter formation with now Wallace on the left side. As they got the Patriots to jump, so that's going to be a neutral zone infraction. Move the ball up 5 free yards for the Blazers. So now 2nd and 5 for the View.
Against the Patriots, 5 yards on the penalty, 2nd down and 6 for the Blazers from their own 34.
Blazers now have it 2nd and 5 from their own 34. As Heineman tried to throw that one to Davis there on a screen, but that's just a little bit miscommunication there as that one went through Davis's hands. So going to bring up 3rd down and medium for the View.
Third
So we'll see what Coach Riley draws up here for his Blazer offense. King near side, outside receiver. Mallet in the slot. Marion Davis over there on the far side. Heineman drops back, rolls to his left. He's going to take it and run for the first down, but he is met by multiple Marion defenders over there on that far side, and that's going to be a quick 3 and out for the View. Looks like a little bit of a loss on the play. Going to bring up about 4th and 7, loss of 2, so it's going to send the punt team and Levi Manning back there for the first punt of the night. Once again, no live punt return or kick returns.
Patriots, number 7, Jeremiah Dent. Punting for the Blazers, Levi Manning.
Jeremiah Dent back to return for Marion. Manning punts, and it lands at about the 40-yard line. So it looks like the Patriots offense will take over, led by Zayden Walker at their own 40.
First and 10 for the Patriots, ball spotted at their own 40.
Looks like Zayden Walker and the Patriots are going to come out first with an empty set. No one in the backfield. Looks like we're going to have Jeremy Dent over here on the outside, near side. One guy in the slot and another guy outside near the home side of the field. As Walker looks over to the sideline to get some play calls from his offensive coordinator. So Walker takes the snap. Going deep. Very first play, as that was intended for number 4, Rico Ward. Just a little too much on that, and Rylan Ramsey, the senior defensive back in coverage, who we've seen make a lot of interceptions for the Blazers over his career. I believe he's a 2-year starter, and this will be his 3rd. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. No one in the backfield once again with Zayden Walker. So he motions Jeremy Dent. Flag, and I believe that might be a false start. And it is. So that will back up the Patriots about 5 yards and make it 2nd down and 15.
Against the Patriots, 5 yards on the 15.
Looks like number 12, Max Malloy, the backup quarterback, will be getting a lot of time at wide receiver this year as Zayden Walker keeps that one on the option. He's taken off towards the 50 and gets out of bounds, but gets the first down. So a gain of 16 there for Walker. Picks up the Patriots their first down of the game. As they're now in Valley View territory on the 49-yard line. Looks like Jeremy Dent now in the backfield. So Walker hands it off to Dent. Dent makes one guy miss and gets to about the 39. So 2nd and short now for the Patriots. It's Rico Ward now on Walker's left hip. Handoff goes to Ward up the middle. And he's got plenty for the first down and keeps going near the 25-yard line. So the Blazers the Patriots doing a great job running the ball here early on this Valley View defense. Marion returns multiple offensive linemen who also started last year, and they have some big guys up front, multiple guys over 300 pounds. Walker hands that one off to Dent, and in the backfield, number 11, Luke Herringer, making a big-time tackle for loss there from the linebacker position. Luke Herringer got some more reps as the season went on last year, and Coach Cockrell mentioned that he's had a very good offseason. What a read and play that was there.
2nd and 15 for the Patriots.
Good for a loss of 5, so 2nd and 15 now for the Patriots. We'll see what the call is here. I'm not sure about that one. Maybe legal substitution, but no flag. Looks like we're ready to go. 2nd and 15 for Marion. Ball on the View's 33-yard line. Walker drops back over the middle. He's got him, but right there to make the stop is Avion Jones. But it is close to a Marion first down. Going to bring up 3rd down and short. Third down and 2 for the Patriots now. So Ward once again in the backfield with Walker. Walker keeps it, but down in the backfield in a hurry is Ryder Wooten, the returning All-State, All-Conference linebacker, as he gets in the backfield. And we've seen 2 tackles for loss now by this Blazer group of linebackers. They might be one of the most experienced part of this Blazer defense, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now on Valley View's 23, Patriots can go for it. 4 in the backfield. So Walker throws it behind him. McNamee not able to get there quick enough. Dent gets past Avion Jones and gets down all the way to the 4-yard line. So great run after the catch there by Jeremiah Dent. Patriots now inside the red zone, looking to capitalize here. 8 minutes and 14 seconds left on the game clock here in the first quarter. As they hand that one off to Dent. Dent powers through, and they're going to say touchdown. So Marion gets on the board first in the 2nd straight year benefit scrimmage. Patriots now lead the Blazers 6-0 on that 7-play, 60-yard drive led by Zayden Walker and the Patriot offense. Looks like Brody Wason will now come on for the extra point. Wason sends that one through the middle of the uprights, and that's good. So Patriots lead the Blazers 7-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back, and the Blazers will be on offense right after this on the Blazer News Network.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an e-University checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Doctors McDonough and Phillips have over 50 years of combined experience performing dental implants, teeth extractions, and IV sedations. Our doctors are leaders in the field of computer-guided dental implant surgery and wisdom teeth extractions. NEA-OMS is the only AAAHC-accredited oral surgery center in the tri-state area. Trust the care of your family to the most established oral surgery center in Northeast Arkansas. Northeast Arkansas Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery.
Welcome back to Blazer Football on the Blazer News Network as Brody Wason sends that one to Kamarion Davis. Looks like they'll spot the ball at the 30 once again for the View. Blazers were forced to a 3-and-out by the Marion defense during the first drive of the first quarter. Blazers not really able to get in a rhythm there with a couple of drop passes. Blazers definitely have the weapons to be explosive on offense this year, with Parker King recently committing to Harding to go play football. Carter Wallace multiple Division I offers, and just the experience from some of these other guys. And you got guys like Barrett Mallett, the sophomore, who's also a backup quarterback but plays wide receiver very well. Wallace in the backfield with Heineman. Handoff goes to Wallace as he makes his way through the middle. Good job blocking by the offensive line, as that's good
Tackle led by Zayden Wilson.
for a gain of about 6 or 7 yards.
On the carry.
Heineman sends Manning and King in motion. Bunch to the left. Wallace gets the handoff once again towards the outside, breaks a couple of tackles and makes some defenders miss.
Wallace on the carry.
And he's going to be just short of that first down. So we see senior Austin Berry check into the game, receiver for the View.
On the play. It's third down.
About third and long one here for the Blazers on their own 39-yard line. Shotgun, empty set. 3 guys to my right as Heineman on the keeper as he gets past the 50 all the way to the Patriot 40. So good run there by Heineman to pick up the first down, and great play call there by Coach Riley.
First and 10 for the Blazers. Ball spotted near the Patriot 39.
Blazers now on the Patriots 39-yard line. Heineman's got 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Those to his right are Manning and King. So Heineman fakes the throw to his right, gets it over to the left side instead, but number 9, Zayden Wilson, is over there in a hurry. He's had 2 great plays so far in this first quarter.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second and 12 for the Blazers from the Patriot 41.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 12 now for the View from the Patriot 41. As Levi Manning, who's also been in that quarterback battle, is out now. A wide receiver split out to the right. And that's the jet sweep to Parker King as he's met by the Marion defense near the line of scrimmage.
Parker King on the
And you guessed it, Zayden Wilson there again to make the stop for the Patriots.
Wilson.
There's a flag, and we'll see if it's unsportsmanlike conduct, which could potentially be the call. We'll see how many yards the official
Play was over. Personal foul against the
steps, and it is a personal foul. So Blazers get a free first down out of that, and that's huge because it was going to be 3rd and long.
Result of the penalty. First and 10 for the Blazers.
Blazers now have it 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Wallace in the backfield now with Heineman. Heineman fakes the handoff. High throw to Manning just out of his reach, so incomplete.
Levi Manning falls incomplete. Second
Makes it 2nd and 10 now for the View. Senior wide receiver Luke Crecilius also in the game now as Barrett Mallett then comes in to replace number 12 Leighton Holt. Talked about that Blazers offensive line a little bit, but they've got a lot of experience up front, especially with the anchor of that offensive line, Judd Miles, at center. Snap to Heineman, handoff to Wallace. He finds a hole and gets through for a couple of quick yards. That's going to make it 3rd and more manageable for the View.
Carter Wallace on the carry. Tackle led by Montarian Bazemore.
Montarian Bazemore there in the gap to make the plays.
Down at 5 for the Blazers.
Heineman in shotgun, 3rd down and 5. Manning to his right, Barrett Mallett in the slot. And I believe that the Patriots jumped, and that is the case. So the Blazers doing a great job early on here in the first with the hard count. Gotten 2 encroachment penalties from the Patriots, giving them free first downs.
Blazers ball spotted at the Patriot 15.
It's going to move the ball to the Patriots' 15-yard line. Looks like Taylor Heineman has exited the game, so we'll see a little bit of quarterback action from the sophomore Barrett Mallett. As Mallett takes the snap, fakes the handoff, gets through, tries to make the defender miss, but nonetheless gets inside the 5-yard line. So that's going to pick up a first down. An 11-yard scramble there from sophomore quarterback Barrett Mallett. Blazers now have 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Spotted at the Patriot 5.
Mallett stays in the game. Wallace there in the backfield with him. Tight group towards the line of scrimmage, manning out to the outside, and that's handed off to Wallace, and he is swallowed by that Patriot defense, so no gain on that play, bring up 2nd and goal.
Tackle led by number 55, Makai Guyton. 2nd and goal.
Looks like if
Ball spotted at the Patriots.
Manning will not be playing quarterback. When he's not, he will be playing wide receiver for the View. At least he's getting a couple of first-team looks so far here tonight. Expected to see some other guys get some valuable reps after the first half here, but right now it's time for these starters to battle it out as the Blazers have 2nd and goal from the 5. Barrett Mallett in the shotgun as he gets through, just has to get to the outside, and he's in for the touchdown. Barrett Mallett's first touchdown of his high school football career gets the Blazers on the board. Great job there by the offensive line, sealing off that right side. And then Barrett Mallett showcased his speed and made it into the end zone here on the visitor side. Blazers lost a great kicker last year by the name of Brody Dix, but it looks like number 23, Troy Dale, is going to take over kicking duty, the senior. Extra point from Dale is up and good. So the Blazers tie it up 7-7 thanks to a 10-play drive that covered 70 yards and then a 5-yard scramble by sophomore quarterback Barrett Mallett. Blazers and Patriots tied. 4:30 left in the first quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute right after this on the Blazer News Network.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
Welcome back to Blazer football here on the Blazer News Network as the Blazers and Barrett Mallett just tied this one up at 7-7. Looks like the official will spot the ball at the 30-yard line, so it looks like that's going to be the default starting point for both teams tonight on the kickoffs. This is Zayden Walker, the senior quarterback, leads his team back onto the field. Patriots had a very efficient first series on offense, only 7 plays to get 60 yards, and ended in a touchdown. So Walker fakes the handoff, tries to go over the middle, and he does. He has Malloy. Malloy gets about a 17-yard gain out of that one. Great piece of play action passing there by that Marion Patriots offense. Malloy listed at receiver, but looks like he lines up more at the tight end position. So Walker takes the snap, hands it off to Ward. Ward breaks the tackle, gets to the outside. So he has green grass in front of him, but number 19, Kobe Webster, the junior defensive back, tracks him down and might have saved a touchdown, but the Patriots get about 30 yards or so out of that gain.
That 35-yard gain is good enough for another.
35 make it. So Patriots now have the ball just outside of the Blazers' 20-yard line. Walker throws a screen pass out to the right. 2 tackles, 3 tackles shed by that Marion playmaker, but only for a gain of a couple. As I believe that was Jeremy Dent that they tried to get out in open space. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Patriots from the Valley View 22-yard line. We'll see. They're going to say timeout Valley View. So Coach Wilbanks wants to talk it over real quick with his defense. We'll pause for 30 seconds and be back right after this on the Blazer News Network.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
Welcome back inside the Century Finance broadcast booth as we're just about ready to resume play. Patriots 2nd and 5 on the Blazer 22-yard line. Walker with the empty backfield. Quick pitch there to Dent. So Dent makes 1, 2 defenders miss and is escorted out of bounds by a group of Blazers defenders. Looks like that will move the chains for a
9 yards on the play. That's good enough.
Patriot first down.
Patriot. First and goal for the Patriots.
This looks like it's going to be 1st and goal now for the Patriots at the Blazer 9-yard line. 3 minutes and 42 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Dent to Walker's left. He gets the handoff and dances his way into the end zone. And Dent has just done a great job of making defenders miss and showcasing his speed. That time he used it to get into the red painted area, is what they call the end zone. So now the Patriots take the 13-6 lead on the 6-play, 70-yard drive. Max Malloy really got that drive going with about a 30-yard reception over the middle. Jeremiah Dent, the junior wide receiver, 5'10", 205 pounds, getting in the end zone that time for Marion. And Brody Wason, extra point is good once again. So the Marion Patriots lead the Blazers 14-7. We'll be right back after this 30-second break on the Blazer News Network.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account. Designed for students like you, these accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Blazer News Network as Wason kicks it off. That one goes to number 18, Sonny Williams, but the Blazers will start their third offensive series from the 30-yard line. We'll see who trots out to the field as quarterback, and looks like they're going to go with junior Levi Manning for this drive. Leighton Holt out as receiver to his right. Looks like Luke Crecilius to the left with Carter Wallace still in the backfield. Whistle here. Looks like it's going to be a timeout from the Patriots. It looks like the Patriot defense needed to fix some things here on the first play of scrimmage for the Blazers' third drive here in the first quarter. We'll be right back after a quick 30 seconds on the Blazer News Network.
Doctors McDonough and Phillips have over 50 years of combined experience performing dental implants, teeth extractions, and IV sedations. Our doctors are leaders in the field of computer-guided dental implant surgery and wisdom teeth extractions. NEA-OMS is the only AAAHC-accredited oral surgery center in the tri-state area. Trust the care of your family to the most established oral surgery center in Northeast Arkansas. Northeast Arkansas Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery.
So we returned to play here, and that was a delayed handoff from Levi Manning, and the Patriots read that one like a book. So Wallace was swallowed up there in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. They're going to bring up 2nd down and 15 for the View. Manning takes the snap out of the gun, throws it to Leighton Holt, and that's going to be a gain of about 10 yards. Junior receiver Leighton Holt making the play on that ball. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. As Manning motions Wallace closer to him now on the right side, also motions Holt and Parker King. Handoff, actually a little shuttle pass to Marion, and that's going to get up to about the 33-yard line for a gain of about 3 yards. So we'll bring up 4th and 6. So the Blazers will send out Levi Manning and the punting unit. Manning boots this one to the Patriots 39 or so. As Kieris Hill was back deep to, guess you wouldn't say return, but catch that punt. Blazer defense is ready to get things going here. So is the Marion offense. So they'll start from their own 40-yard line. Zayden Walker, no one, actually Rico Ward with them in the backfield as Dent goes out in motion. As Walker drops back, throws it deep over the middle, and just out of the reach there of Jeremy Dent. So incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. Sun starting to set here at Southern Bancorp Stadium here in Marion, Arkansas. Much more of a pleasant evening than earlier on in the week. 2nd and long now for the Patriots as Jeremiah Dent has spent a lot more time in the backfield this game than he did last year, but Valley View's Ryder Wooten read that outside run and got there in a hurry. So he brings down Dent. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. Bring up 3rd down and 11 now for the Patriots. Just over a minute remaining here in the first quarter. Patriots lead the Blazers 14-7. No one in the backfield. Walker drops back, rolls to his right, throws it deep. Malloy was there, but just overthrew him on the seam up the middle of the field. So incomplete, and I'd imagine the punt team will come out now for the Patriots. Looks like it will. Patriots set to punt. Will Finley and Avion Jones, and that's a booming kick high up in the air, but only gets to the Blazers 33 or so. But there was a whistle, and looks like pre-snap infraction. So that'll move the Patriots back about 5 yards to make it 4th down and 16 now, and we'll retry the punt. Patriots punt it now. So Will Finley backpedals and controls that one, and that will be at the Blazers' 30-yard line. So just where the Blazers would start if it was a kickoff. Looks like Manning is in the game once again for the View at quarterback. So he'll have Austin Berry, Parker King, Marion Davis, and Barrett Mallett in at receiver now. Carter Wallace still in the backfield, this time on Manning's right hip. Handoff to Wallace, up the middle, and great job of the Marion defense, closing the gaps there on that inside run as Wallace gets through for a gain of 2 or 3. Gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7 for the View. $18 seconds left here on the game clock in the first quarter. Play clock and game clock almost identical, but they do snap it. As Manning steps up in the pocket, makes his way towards midfield, and he keeps on going all the way to the Patriots 41. So big time scramble there as Manning took off and turned on the burners when he didn't see anything downfield, and looks like that will do it for the first quarter. But big run there by Levi Manning as time expired there in the first. Patriots lead the View 14-7. We'll be right back with some
And see what the future holds. Look a little closer, and you'll also see history being made, day after day. For 125 years straight, through our best days and hardest days, the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing, the kind of healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics, from Jonesboro to Pocahontas to Piggott, Osceola, Wynn, and back. Because we're your friends. You are our neighbors. And we are a family. Our commitment, our calling is our community. As you grow, we grow with you. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission envisioned by faithful, courageous sisters.
While we were away, Mallet with the quarterback keeper gets just past the line of scrimmage for the first play here of the second quarter. Gain of 2 on that run there by the sophomore quarterback. It's Manning now back in the gun. 3 receivers to his right, Marion Davis to his left. Manning takes the snap, hands it off to Wallace as he gets knocked down right in the center of that line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on the play. Brings up third down and a long 6 for the View.
Third down and 7 for the Blazers.
Still trips out to the right. Kamarion Davis here on the near side to Manning's left. And they get the Patriots to jump once again on that hard count. Give the Blazers a free 5 yards on third down and long. And you'll take that if you're the View. The View's gotten Marion to jump offsides 3 times so far here tonight.
Spotted at the Patriot 33.
Ball now moved to the Patriots' 33-yard line. Now brings up 3rd and 2 after the penalty. More of a tight formation now for 3rd down and 2. Looks like the Patriots might be bringing the blitz. Mallet mishandled the snap and had to throw it away in a hurry. So that pass was intended for number 1, Parker King. Going to be 4th down and 2. Looks like Coach Riley's going to call a timeout and talk this one over with his offense. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this quick timeout. You're watching Blazer Football on the Blazer News Network.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Century Finance broadcast booth here on the campus of Marion High Schools. Coach Riley just got done talking it over with his offense. Going to send in the 4th and 2 play call as Levi Manning in the gun for the View. Sends out Mallet King and another receiver to his right with Davis to the near side as Manning gets it to King, and he's able to secure the catch for a 1st down as he points his hands in the direction of the end zone, signaling 1st down. So great job there by Manning threading the needle to complete that one to Blazers senior Parker King. That one was good for about 13 yards. Now inside the red zone is the View. Single receiver to the right, trips to the left. As Manning hands it off to Wallace, and Patriots are there once again near the line of scrimmage. They've done a great job of containing the very explosive Carter Wallace early on here tonight.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
No gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 10 for the View. Marion Davis all by himself out here to Manning's left. Manning throws the screen to King. Not able to come up with that one. A little bit of a miscue there between the junior quarterback and senior receiver.
10 yards to gain.
Makes that 3rd and long as the Blazers face a 3rd and 10 now. From the Patriot 19. Manning takes the snap, looks to his left, and Marion Davis is open and makes the catch. Marion Davis scores his first touchdown as a Valley View Blazer after missing the season last year due to injury. And Davis was open there in the corner of the end zone on that fade, and Manning found him. That's good for the Blazers' 2nd touchdown of the game as they now trail Marion 13-14, pending the extra point from Troydale. Blazers covered 70 yards and 8 plays on that drive. Dale's extra point is good. So Troy's 2 for 2 on extra points so far. As we're in the 2nd quarter, 9:18 remaining. Your Blazers just tied it up with the Patriots, 14-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this on the Valley View Blazers News Network.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
Welcome back inside the Century Finance broadcast booth as Blazers just covered 70 yards in 8 plays, and Manning with a beautiful ball there to Marion Davis, who comes down with the fade in the back of the end zone. Looks like kickoff duty now for the View, going to be number 35, Cody Lampkin. So Lampkin boots that one all the way to the 5-yard line, but the Patriots will start it off at the 30 like both teams have been doing so far here tonight with no live kickoff or punt returns. Valley View defense makes their way out to the field. Here comes the Patriot offense led by Zayden Walker. Lance Clark enters his 5th season as the Patriots head coach, 28-18 conference record, 23-9 non-conference record. Flag early, some movement. It's going to be a false start on the Patriots offense, so that's Marion's 4th pre-snap penalty so far here tonight.
5 yards on the penalty, 1st and 15 for the Patriots.
Pre-snap penalty makes it 1st and 15 for the Patriots from their own 25. It's number 3, Rico Ward, breaks one tackle and then is tripped up by McNamee in the backfield as he saved a big gain from happening there. McNamee, the senior linebacker, has plenty of experience at that position for Valley View. Gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 10. Walker takes a snap. Quick shuttle pass action. And number 19, Kobe Wester, came in a hurry, but number 17, Solomon Flores, was able to shed that tackle and pick up the 1st down. Great job by Flores there, absorbing some contact from Wester. 12-yard gain, good for a Patriot 1st down. 43-yard line. Walker takes snap from the gun, hands it off to Flores. He makes One defender missed, but still gets a good gain. Correction, that was Cam Riley. A little bit of altercation after the play there between two Blazer linemen. Correction of Blazer lineman and Marion lineman. But a 7-yard gain there on that run by Riley. Patriots now have the ball at their own 49, 2nd down and 4. Walker takes a snap from the gun. He's going to go deep. And Avion Jones got his hands on that one, but not quite able to come down with the interception. So that'll be a pass breakup there for Avion. He's also a new player. Also came from Jonesboro during the offseason. So he's going to be a key to the back part of that Blazer secondary. But that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the View. Correction, for the Patriots. View looking to get a stop here on defense. Ward on Walker's right hip. They're going to give it to him as he tries to work around the outside edge. He's got green grass in front of him as Will Finley brings him down.
Ward on the carry.
After about a gain of 15 to 20, see where they spot it.
That 20-yard gain.
20-yard gain.
Marion Patriot.
Now the Patriots close to the red zone once again. As they'll spot the ball at the Blazer 30-yard line. Walker and Dent now in the backfield. So he fakes the throw, gets it over the middle to Malloy. And he might be injured on that one as he was hit there in a hurry. It was an incomplete pass, but looks like the injured player is down for Marion. He's being helped now by the athletic trainers, and looks like he's going to walk it off. So that's good to see, especially with this being a benefit scrimmage. You don't want any unnecessary injuries. So glad to see Malloy be able to walk off the field after that play. That hit forced the incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10 now for Walker and the Patriot offense. So Walker now with 2 H-backs in the backfield. Walker takes the snap, throws it to his left as they're going to say catch, and what a toe drag catch there on the far sideline by Jeremiah Dent. Nine-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Patriots. 2 backs in the backfield once again. 1 receiver to each side. So they hand it off to number 3, but the Blazer defense, they're in a hurry, and that's going to be number 24. Corey Gamble getting there first. His brother Nick Gamble played defense last year as well for the View. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th down and 4 from the Blazers 24. Walker in the gun. Riley on his left. Looks like Patriots are going to call a timeout to talk it over. Both teams have burned 2 timeouts so far in the first half. We'll be back after a quick 30 seconds. You're watching Valley View Football on the Blazer News Network.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
4th and 4 now for the Patriots. 2 backs in the backfield. Zayden pitches it off to the option. That's Rico Ward as he's making his way towards the end zone. He goes over the top and in for the touchdown. So Rico Ward doing a great job there, finding open space off the option pitch. So now the Patriots take the lead as the strobe lights turn on. That's when the Patriots players get into the end zone. It's past sunset. It's going to go down as a 7-play drive in my book, covering 70 yards. Ward was able to convert on 4th and 4 and then end up working his way into the end zone. Extra point is good by number 23, Brody Wazen. 5:57 remaining in the second quarter of this one. We'll be right back, and the Blazers will be on offense once again right after 30 seconds here on the Blazer News Network.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
Racing to kick off for the Patriots.
Wason set to kick off for the Patriots. He booms this one about the 25-yard line. Blazers will start off at the 30, just like both teams have been doing all game. We'll see who gets the reps this drive at quarterback for the View. Taylor Heineman did get the start, but I've heard that Coach Cockrell is going to kind of see how tonight went and then make a decision on his starter for week 1. Looks like it's going to be Heineman back in the game, who started things off for the View. Trips to his left, single receiver to the right. Heineman thought about pitching it off, but he's going to keep it, and that's going to come back to hurt him. It's tackled by a bunch of Patriots, so it's going to be a loss on first down. Bring up second and about 13. Blazers have the ball now at their own 28-yard line. Davis, a single receiver out here to Heineman's left as he hands it off to Wallace. Wallace gets through the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a gain of about 5 yards or so. Going to bring up third down and 8 for the View. Mallett and Davis now here on the near side of the field. Split out at wide receiver. Then you have King and Manning. Out to the right. Wallace still in the backfield. Heineman in the gun. Heineman looks over. Quarterback coach, offensive coordinator Marty Riley, and we're ready to go here on the third down and 8. 4 minutes and 43 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So Heineman escapes the pressure, throws it to King. Great job there by the Patriot safety, number 11. Kaharis Hill breaking that one up. Heineman was under pressure, just had to throw it up. King was open initially, but Kaharis Hill came through and forced the pass break up. So Manning out once again to do the punting duties for the View. As Ward corrals it, looks like they're going to spot it.
Levi Manning on the punt for the Blazers.
Around the
Jeremy Nichols return for the Patriots.
Patriots' own 43-yard line, I believe. We'll just stay here.
Spotted at their own 43.
Blazer off defense gets ready to come back onto the field. Here comes that Patriot offense. Zayden Walker still in the game here in the second quarter. It's Walker on the keeper out to the right side. Wester comes in, tries to make the tackle.
Zayden Walker on the carry.
He's going to be shoved out of bounds right near midfield.
Gain of 6 on the carry. 2nd and 4 for the Patriots from their own.
Gain of 6 on the carry. 2nd and 4 now for the Patriots after the Zayden Walker keeper. Zayden Walker hands that one off to Flores as he gets stopped for a short gain.
Flores on the carry.
Looks like a lineman for the Patriots is down. They're going to call in the trainer, so looks like he's able to get up though, so that's good to see. Maybe just a couple of cramps here early on in this scrimmage. Looks like we're ready to resume play.
3rd and inches for the Patriots.
3rd and inches now for the Patriots. Inside of Blazer territory. As Flores just gets enough there
On the carry.
for the first down, gain of about 2 or 3 yards.
That 3-yard gain is good enough for another. Marion.
Good enough for the Patriot first down though, moves the chains.
1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball spotted at the Blazer 44.
Now, Walker getting his guys organized. Looks like we're going to see 3 in a stack bunch formation to his left. 2 guys lined up near the tight end position. Walker takes the snap, looks to his right for the deep ball, and Flores is there and down to the 1-yard line as
Walker's pass is complete to Solomon.
Wester brings them down at the 1. So great job and great play call there by the Patriots as they put 3 guys in a stack on the left, forced the Blazer defense eyes to go over there and connected with Flores on the deep ball.
Goal for the Patriots. Ball spotted.
Now 1st and goal at Valley View's 1-yard line. Hand off to Dent as he gets into the red paint for the touchdown. So the Patriots now have a 2-touchdown lead on the View. Makes the score 27-14 pending the extra point.
Score.
Fireworks are shooting off here at Southern Bancorp Stadium. Wason with the extra point. Good once again. Wason 4 for 4 on the night with the extra points. Makes the score 28-14. Blazers trail the Patriots by 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Blazer News Network. Did you figure out how to turn the AC off?
I just turned the thermostat up a little bit. So. Turn it up some more if you need me to.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network. It's Wazen set to kick off to the Blazers.
Ready, Wazen to kick off for the Patriots.
Blazers will start things off from their own 30 once again.
First and 10 for the Blazers, ball spotted.
37.
37.
Ball spotted now at their own 37. Manning in the gun. Throws it to number 4, Barry. He's swallowed by 2 Marion defenders. Number 9, Zayden Wilson, who's been in the backfield all night, makes another tackle for loss.
Loss of 5 on the play, 2nd and 15.
Loss of 5 makes it 2nd and 15. 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play, pre-snap penalty. Going to be on the Patriots once again. That's their 5th pre-snap infraction this first half.
Signs against the Patriots. 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 10 for the Blazers.
Makes it 2nd and 10 now for the View. Manning takes the snap, rolls out to the right, throws that one low into the turf. Incompletion there, intended for number 6, Luke Cresilius. Brings up 3rd and long.
10 yards for the game. It's 3rd down.
Besides a couple of big plays from Levi Manning and Barrett Mallett, the Patriots doing a good job so far containing this Blazer offense. Zayden Wilson has really wreaked havoc from that linebacker position. Manning in the gun. Looks to the right, looks to the left, and he's going to be sacked. And guess who? Zayden Wilson was in there in the backfield along with Ryan Blackwell. Pair of seniors get the sack, and that will bring on the Blazer punting unit.
Timeout Patriots.
Timeout Marion. Maybe they're just trying to save some time, maybe run a little bit of a 2-minute offense here. So we're in the last minute and 27 seconds of the first half. We'll stick with you here during this timeout. Want to remind you once again to tune in to all the Blazers fall sports. We'll have a football game every Friday night for the next few months, besides during our bye week, and also some Blazer volleyball here and there. Want to give a shout out to crew chief Taylor Settlemore for always working hard and getting everything up and running here for Blazer News Network. As Manning's back to punt. Booming punt there. As that lands inside the Patriots 30. Guessing the ball be spotted around the Patriots 29-yard line. We'll see though. That is where they're going to spot it Indeed. So it looks like Manning might be the main Valley View punter this year. Done a good job so far here tonight. Looks like maybe Avion Jones or Will Finley at punt returner. Then Parker King at kick returner, who we saw take one to the house for a clutch playoff touchdown last year. And fellow receiver Marion Davis will join him as well back there doing the kickoff return duties for the View. 1 minute, 27 seconds. Patriots have the ball from their own 29 going deep. That's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete. Pass intended there for Amani Wren. 6 foot, 165-pound senior. Stops the clock at 1 minute and 21 seconds. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Marion lost Carius Kern last year. It was a big piece of that offensive line, but they still look big up front. Number 11. Harris Hill doing a great job breaking some tackles. And that's good for a gain of about 6 yards.
Gain of 8 on the rush, 3rd down and 2 for the victory.
Correction, they're going to say gain of 8. So now 3rd down and 2 as we're just under 1 minute left here in the first half. As Walker has 2 backs in his backfield. Takes the snap, drops back into the gun, rolls to his left, throws it ahead, intended for Dent, but they're going to say he dropped that one right at the last second. Incomplete. So that will bring up 4th down and 2 for the Patriot offense. Patriots definitely moving the ball a lot better tonight than they did just a year ago in the benefit scrimmage back in Jonesboro last year. Looks like Walker would drop back to punt now for Marion. Blazers do force a 3 and out. Walker's high punt landed about the 39-yard line.
Jeremiah Dent on the punt for the Patriots.
Looks like the Blazers will have one last crack at it.
At their own 4.
Last 39 seconds of the half. We'll see if they're going to be content. Go into the locker room and talk about this one, or if they will try to go a little bit of 2-minute hurry-up offense. Blazer offense in motion. Manning rolls out to his right. Going the deep ball for Kamarion Davis, and he's there. Deep ball, Kamarion connects from deep ball from Manning for the 2nd straight time this evening, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, and Kamarion's done a great job of getting open, especially on those fade routes. Goes up and makes the play there. Blazers get about 45-yard gain on that one. Manning in the gun. Gets that one out to Barry. Barry tries to make one defender miss, but is tackled quickly. Looks like Coach Riley will burn his last timeout, I'm pretty sure, of the half. With 20 seconds remaining, we'll take a quick 30-second break with them. We'll be right back for the last 20 seconds of action in the first half. You're watching Valley View Football on the Blazer News Network.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network after the deep ball from Manning to Davis. Blazers now have it 5 yards away from the red zone. Trail by 14, Manning over the middle, and guess who? Zayden Wilson there to break up that pass, and he's definitely the MVP so far for this Marion defense, at least for the first half of the benefit scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down. And 7 for the View. 15 seconds remaining in the first half. Manning throws it over the middle. And just not on the same page there as 2 receivers actually touched it, but that one was intended for Austin Berry. Falls incomplete, brings up 4th down and 7. 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Manning empty in the gun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. As he throws it into the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. 1 second left, and they're going to let it run to 0. So at the half, the Patriots lead the Blazers 28-14. Blazers down 2 scores after Marion doing a great job moving the ball and containing the Blazers for the most part. But we're going to have a 2-minute timeout, and after that, me and my buddy Peyton Nelson will bring you some Valley View sports info, and I'll sit down with Blazer offensive coordinator and quarterback coach Marty Riley. We'll be back after a 2-minute break in the sports segment right after this on the Blazer News Network.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you can see what the future holds. Look a little closer, and you'll also see history being made, day after day. For 125 years straight, through our best days and hardest days, the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing, the kind of healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics, from Jonesboro to Pocahontas to Piggott, Osceola, Wynn, and back. Because we're your friends. You are our neighbors. And we are a family. Our commitment, our calling is our community. As you grow, we grow with you. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission envisioned by faithful, courageous sisters, determined to bring healing to all those in need. Today, tomorrow, and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Doctors McDonough and Phillips have over 50 years of combined experience performing dental implants, teeth extractions, and IV sedations. Our doctors are leaders in the field of computer-guided dental implant surgery and wisdom teeth extractions. NEA-OMS is the only AAAHC-accredited oral surgery center in the tri-state area. Trust the care of your family to the most established oral surgery center in Northeast Arkansas. Northeast Arkansas Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery.
I'm Tyson LeBlanc.
I'm Peyton Nelson.
This is Valley View Sports Center. A busy week to start off fall sports for the Blazers. We had golf, tennis, football, junior high, and varsity all in action this week. And the big game that we're going to turn to later in the show is going to be the Blazers head to Marion for the benefit scrimmage.
Valley View beat Marion last year, and we're looking to this again this Friday night. Next week's game, be on the lookout for the student section theme of the week and be ready to pop out at the next Valley View football games.
Coach T has released all the athletic pricing for all sports and admission for this year's games.
For students and adults, it is now $6 to enter.
If a student wanted to buy a single pass, they could purchase one for $15, and that would get you into one sport all year. Adults can now purchase all sports pass for $150, which will give you admission into every game throughout the year. And now we're going to tune in to a Valley View Coach's Corner with Coach Riley. Welcome to this week's Valley View Coach's Corner. Today I'm here with Coach Riley, Valley View's offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. How are you doing today, Coach Riley?
Doing good.
First question, will the Blazer offense have kind of a similar play style with having a dual threat quarterback?
I think so. It won't be exactly the same as Drew and Carson, but we expect our quarterbacks to be able to run the ball. We're going to do some things where we may mix in different quarterbacks for different situations so that we make sure that we still have that dual threat.
How is this group of receivers and running backs compared to the past years?
You've got Parker King, Marion Davis, and they're the two that make us go. And then I'm excited about Barrett Mallett's going to play some receiver. We've got some older seniors like Austin Berry, Luke Crecilius, who've been waiting their turn. And then Leighton Holt, I think, is going to give us a boost. So I feel pretty good about our receivers.
What would you consider your offense's greatest strength going into this year?
I'd probably say we've got a lot of offensive line. In the past, we've had maybe 5 or 6 guys that we felt comfortable with, and I think this year we've got more like 8 to 10. That's, starting with Judd Miles and Houston Walker that are seniors, but all the way down, seniors through sophomores, we've got some good players.
Played Marion last year in the benefit scrimmage. What are you expecting to see from that Patriot defense tonight?
They've got a new defensive coordinator who came from BB. He's really aggressive. I think he'll try to get after us and disrupt everything we're trying to do. So I expect it to be pretty tough on us, but I think we'll have some things that counteract what they're doing.
Is your offense going to try to run more, throw more, run more of a balanced system?
I always try to be balanced, but with Carter Wallace as a running back now, you might see us lean on run a little heavy, but still try to stay balanced.
What things do you love about coaching your quarterbacks in the offense as a whole?
I just like communicating with them, and once they start to really figure things out, it's almost like they don't need me. They're kind of a coach out on the field, so when they get to that point, like Drew did and like Carson did, it's really rewarding.
Last question, what are your expectations for the Blazers this year?
Man, it's kind of anybody's guess, but we feel like we can still compete for the conference title. We've still got some things to figure out, so we may not be as polished at the beginning of the year like we normally are, but I feel like by the end we'll be competing for a championship and making a push to the playoffs.
Thank you, Coach Riley. That's it for this week's Valley View Coach's Corner. I'm Tyson LeBlanc.
I'm Peyton Nelson.
And we'll see you next week on Valley View Sports Center.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
Welcome back inside the Century Finance broadcast booth here at Marion High School as your Blazers trail the Patriots 14-28. In the first quarter, Marion had the lead 14-7 after one. And then in the second, Marion scored 14. Valley View had one touchdown on the board thanks to the Marion Davis fade. So now the Patriots lead 28-14. Both kickers, Brody Wason and Troy Dale, both perfect on extra points tonight. And if you're the Blazers, you've seen three quarterbacks get some reps as Barrett Mallett has gotten his way into the end zone. And also, Levi Manning had a touchdown pass as Taylor Heineman started this one out behind center. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break and pause, and right after that, we'll have a preview for both teams' schedules headed into the 2025 regular season right after this on the Blazer News Network.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account. Designed for students like you, these accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
Doctors McDonough and Phillips have over 50 years of combined experience performing dental implants, teeth extractions, and IV sedations. Our doctors are leaders in the field of computer-guided dental implant surgery and wisdom teeth extractions. NEA-OMS is the only AAAHC-accredited oral surgery center in the tri-state area. Trust the care of your family to the most established oral surgery center in Northeast Arkansas. Northeast Arkansas Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery.
Going to Little Rock 2 weeks.
Welcome back to the Blazer News Network halftime show. So we're going to take you through both teams' schedules as they get ready. One final tune-up tonight before the regular season kicks off next week. And next week, the Blazers will face Poplar Bluff for the first non-conference test at home. Then they'll go on the road to Searcy. Then home versus West Memphis, and I believe that they will have a bye week, and then at Paragould, then at home versus Harding Academy, which I believe will be homecoming, and then at Wynn, that's always a great matchup between those two. Then versus the crosstown rivalry, the Brooklyn Bearcats, and then at Greene County Tech, at Nettleton, and then we'll finish it off at home versus the Batesville Pioneers. And your Marion Patriots 2025 schedule will look like this. So after they play Valley View tonight, they'll turn around and play once again at home next Friday night versus Wynn, then travel to Harding Academy for a non-conference matchup, and then back at home versus the very talented program from Conway, then at Sylvan Hills, back at home versus El Dorado on October 3rd, then at West Memphis, then versus the Hurricanes of Jonesboro here in Marion, and then at Sheridan versus Little Rock Catholic at home, and then at Benton, who's picked first picked to finish first in the 6A East. So that's how both teams' schedules will go. And once again, Blazers had a 10-0 regular season record, then were defeated in the semifinals of the state playoffs. And Marion had a 7-3 regular season record last year and then fell to Van Buren in the first round. And that looks like we have about 7.5 minutes to go here at halftime. So we'll take a 3-minute break now and be back for the last few minutes of halftime and get you ready for the second half here on the Blazer News Network.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you can see what the future holds. Look a little closer, and you'll also see history being made, day after day. For 125 years straight, through our best days and hardest days, the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing, the kind of healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics, from Jonesboro to Pocahontas to Piggott, Osceola, Wynn, and back. Because we're your friends. You are our neighbors. And we are a family. Our commitment, our calling is our community. As you grow, we grow with you. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission envisioned by faithful, courageous sisters, determined to bring healing to all those in need. Today, tomorrow, and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
Doctors McDonough and Phillips have over 50 years of combined experience performing dental implants, teeth extractions, and IV sedations. Our doctors are leaders in the field of computer-guided dental implant surgery and wisdom teeth extractions. NEA-OMS is the only AAAHC-accredited oral surgery center in the tri-state area. Trust the care of your family to the most established oral surgery center in Northeast Arkansas. Northeast Arkansas Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence has been reality for nearly a century.
I'll wait and check scores and stuff like that as needed.
Welcome back to the Blazer News Network halftime show, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys our streaming schedule as of now for Blazer volleyball seasons. We'll start things off with a stream on September 11th versus Marion, as we'll stream 7th, 9th grade and senior high varsity games then, and then probably we'll stream the game October 14th at home versus Mountain Home. Always a good matchup when they come to town, and then we'll stream the non-conference game between Pulaski Academy and Valley View on the October 20th, and then we'll stream senior night as the Blazers take on Searcy, and that will be the regular season finale before the playoffs and postseason get started for Margie McGee's Blazers. Looks like we've got about 2 minutes left here at halftime of this one. We'll see if they add any more time to the clock, but right now we'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break, and hopefully we'll be back with the second half of action from the benefit scrimmage between your Valley View Blazers and the Marion Patriots.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, excellence in education, has been our reality for nearly a century.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network, as they did put 3 more minutes on the clock. So now the lights have turned to red here in Marion, as looks like they've installed some different LED lights and using some effects with them since the last time I've been here. Once again, Marion defeated Valley View thanks to a second half comeback last year in the benefit scrimmage. Want to give a shout out to today's road crew: Nate Wilson, Joseph Lasagna, Tucker Reed, Matt Carpenter, and Taylor Settlemore, the great crew chief as always. Now the lights have came back on. Looks like we're just about ready to get things started here in the second half at the benefit scrimmage. Blazers get to open things up at home next Friday versus Poplar Bluff. Light show still continues here in Marion. Marion now in the 6A in football, but also in the 5A and lots of other sports that Valley View plays them in, especially in the fall sports such as volleyball. Marion has improve their win total every year under the head coaching of Lance Clark. Coach Cockrell steps in at the View for his 12th season at the head coach position. Looks like we're ready for kickoff here in the second half. Blazers won the coin toss. Patriots won the coin toss, elected to defer. So the Blazers received and start the first half. So now the Patriots will get the ball. Cody Lampkin once again doing kickoff duty for the Blazers. Boots that one. Inside the 10, right to number 4. That is Rico Ward. So we'll see if both teams use a little bit of their younger players to get them some valuable reps and experience here in this scrimmage, or if they're going to keep their starters in for a little bit and see if they can get in a better rhythm before they start things off next Friday night. Looks like Zayden Walker still in the game for the Patriots. So get started from their own 30. Takes the snap and hands it off to the running back. On the carry there was Cam Riley. Tackled by a bunch of Blazers. Actually get the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to say no gain, actually. Makes it 2nd and 10. Now empty backfield for Walker. One receiver to his right and 2 to his left. Walker takes the snap, throws it on the bubble screen. Believe that is Dent on the far side, and that is who makes the catch and scoots out of bounds. So gain of a couple there for Dent. 7 yards actually there, so that brings up 3rd down and short at the Patriots' own 37-yard line. Flores gets the handoff. I'm sorry, that is Riley as he shows a burst of speed up towards the middle of the field and gets all the way to the Blazers' 41-yard line. So gain of about 22 there on that run by Cam Riley. I mentioned in the pregame show, Marion has a great duo of running backs there to help out Zayden Walker in that backfield. As Walker hands it off this time to Flores. Flores makes one guy miss, 2 guys miss, and keeps churning those legs to move forward up near the 30-yard line. Didn't be good for a gain of 8, so we'll bring up 2nd down and 2.
9 yards on the rush, 2nd and 1 for the Patriots.
Walker hands it off once again to Riley. Sheds 2 tackles, powers forward, and Riley's done a great job of yards after contact. Late flag comes in. Walker pointing in direction of the Blazers, so we'll see what the call is. On the offense, and I'm not sure exactly what that call was. See how far they step it off. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so it might have been like hands to the face. Anyways, the penalty makes it 2nd down and 15 from the Blazers' 45-yard line. No one in the backfield with Walker. He looks to his left, going for the deep ball. That's overthrown by about 5 or so yards, so incomplete. Brings up now 3rd down and 15 for the Patriots.
Third down and 14 for the Patriots.
We'll see what the Patriots draw up here on 3rd and long. Looks like Walker will send out 2 receivers to his right, 2 to the left, and H-back in the backfield. Walker throws it over the middle. Flag comes in.
Walker's pass intended for Jeremy Dent.
Jeremy Dent not able to make the grab on that pass, and we'll see what the penalty is. Holding on the offense, so we'll see if the view declines it. Looks like Sean Cockrell is going to do just that. So that makes it 4th down and 15 now after Coach Cockrell declines the holding penalty. Now the Patriots send out the punting unit. Looks like Jeremiah Dent now going to do the punting duty for the Patriots. 10:08 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like that's Sonny Williams back deep to return the punt. See, gathers it around his own 10-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 11. So looks like Barrett Mallett in at quarterback now. Sophomore, 5'11", 166 pounds, who we saw rush for a touchdown from the quarterback spot earlier in this one. Mallett's got 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. So he takes the keeper and gets dragged down the line of scrimmage by you-know-who, Zayden Wilson. He's down. He might need some medical attention. Looks like that's what the trainers are going to do. Looks like senior linebacker Zayden Wilson getting stretched out there after making that play. Hopefully he's able to get off the field on his own power, as he's just helped up, and that's what he's going to do over to his own sideline. Good to see, as he's really had a heck of a game here tonight. Second and 12 now for the View. Backed up deep in their own territory. Mallett still in at quarterback. Looks like some new receivers in there for the View. Justin Sayre now in. That play after the handoff to Max Taylor, the sophomore running back. So 2 sophomores now in the backfield for Valley View. Get stopped near the line of scrimmage, about no gain. Gain of 1. Makes it 3rd down and 13. Mallett takes the snap out of the gun, runs right, gets a block, and Marion defenders are there to contain him on the edge in a hurry once again. So gain of about 4. Bring out the punting unit for the View. Another Marion Patriot down here at the near side. Looks like some cramping issues once again. 9 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Still attending to the player here on my near side of the field, and it's going to be number 8, Christopher Bird. He's being helped off the field here. Blazer punting unit now out there getting ready to send this one away. It's number 6, Kaharis Hill. He's going to set up shop at around Blazers' 45-yard line to receive this punt. Now he'll come up in closer, and Rico Ward will go back there at the 50. Great punt by Manning, as Ward finally corrals it just inside his own 40-yard line. About a 55-yard punt there from Manning, as he's done a great job with the punting game and also passed for a touchdown here tonight. Looks like some other guys are starting to get some action for the View. We'll see if I can get to them all. It's going to be catcher Patillo, the sophomore, in at linebacker, number 46, number 36, Drayton Conger, the sophomore linebacker as well. Junior Josh Lamb getting some reps at the defensive tackle spot, as well as sophomore Webb Bracey at outside linebacker. Sonny Williams still in the back end of the defense, and Slade Melton now at safety also for the View. Now Max Malloy will take some quarterback reps. Correction, that is actually Dell Pickett, the sophomore quarterback, as he handed that one off to Traylon Ramey. Loss of 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 13. Looks like Webb Bracey dealing with some cramp issues as he has to hobble off to the sideline. They're going to call false start against the Patriots. They might pick that one up. I'm not sure. We'll see. They're going to bring in Corey Gamble now to replace Bracey. Looks like they will pick up that flag. And I guess they're going to make Valley View take a timeout now for having to substitute a player late, and that's indeed what they're going to do. So we'll be right back. 2nd down and 13 for the Patriots. Right after this, you're watching Blazer football on the Valley View.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network. Dale Pickett now in at quarterback. As he pitches it to number 25, Chase Davis, as he's met in the backfield in a hurry by a group of Blazer defenders. Looks like a loss of 1 or so, or no gain, so brings up 3rd and long. Loss of 2 makes it 3rd down and 16. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. One receiver to Pickett's right, 3 to his left, and they go over to the left for the bubble screen play. we've seen that work really well. As that's number 18, Rakeem Bohannon. There on that big gain as he's able to make a couple of Valley View defenders miss. So he moves the chains now for Marion.
Marion Patriot. First and 10 for the Patriots with the Valley View 47.
First and 10 for the Patriots at the View's 47. As Pickett hands it off once again. And there initially was number 36, Drayton Condra, to make the stop.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag now on the play. Looks like personal foul on the offense. So that'll back them up 15 yards. Make it second and about 25. H-back in the backfield as Pickett takes it out to his left. So he's shoved out of bounds there by number 30, Slade Melton, the junior safety. I believe that is all we'll see from Rico Ward, the Dent brothers, and Zayden Walker, who all played very well in their action tonight.
Third down for the Patriots from their own 35.
Third and a long ways now for the Patriots as Pickett's in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle, and big time hit there from Sonny Williams to force the incomplete pass. And Williams made him feel that one, and that was one of those plays, if you're the receiver, you can just feel the defender near you, and he just laid a big one there on the Patriots, and they had a few words for the Blazers, and looks like officials there to sort things out, and they just threw a flag. So see what it is. I'm waiting the signal. I think they're going to say holding. And Lance Clark is out towards the center of the field, and he's really letting the officials have it. I'm not sure what all the arguing was about, but he was not happy, to say the least. Looks like luckily they won't penalize him or give him any kind of warning, or looks like they're just going to walk off the holding penalty. So let's see if I can math this up. It's going to be about 3rd and 40 for the Patriots. Blazers secondary giving the Patriots a little bit of cushion here. Empty backfield for Pickett. Handles the snap. Pressured in a hurry. And down he goes as the inside interior of the D-line swallows him up, and that's Drayton Condra, who's made a couple plays here in the second half. Brings down Del Pickett. So that's going to bring up 4th down and forever to go, and out comes the Patriots punting unit. Looks like Blazers will send back number 13, Cooper Harrelson, to receive this punt. Harrelson corrals it at about his own 46-yard line. Looks like Cooper Pruitt, the senior, gets in at quarterback. And that's a big-time run there. Let's see who that was, and that was number 37, Briggs Rasmussen. So he found a big hole up the middle and able to pick up the first down. As mentioned, Cooper Pruitt, the senior quarterback. In now for the View. He's in the gun. Hands it off once again as he cuts to the outside, makes a couple defenders miss, and I believe that's good for another first down, and it is. So Briggs doing a good job taking advantage of his opportunities here in the second half tonight. 2 back-to-back runs, each over 10 yards. Jake Veach now in at wide receiver for the View. Split out wide to the left. Pre-snap penalty. Let's see who this one's on. It's a false start against the View. And I believe that's the Blazers' first pre-snap penalty of the scrimmage, and that's pretty impressive, consider it being the first real game in live action of the year. Nonetheless, 1st and 15 now for the View. They are in Patriot territory at the Patriot 34-yard line. Pruitt takes the snap, throws it out to Jake Veach, and that one goes right through his hands and just couldn't come up with that one. Makes it 2nd and 15 now for Valley View. Pruitt takes the snap. That one goes over his head. He's got to make a move to get back on top of it, and he does, but it's going to be a big loss. But better than a turnover if you're the Blazers. So he gets back on top of the fumble. New spot will be at the 50, so about 3rd and 30 or so to go now for the View. Pruitt drops back under pressure. The ball is out, and that's a fumble. And that is recovered by number 42, Braylon Webster, as officials do say that Marion has the football, and so strip sack there, and Webster falls on top of it for the Patriots. So
That's another Marion Patriot.
Patriots force a turnover. Now take possession of the football at the Valley View 44. 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Two Patriots in the backfield. It's number 16, Caleb Williams. Ball on the ground once again. Flag comes in. Patriots do get back on top of it. Pretty good name if you're a quarterback. Those of you that don't know, Caleb Williams, one of the best college quarterbacks anyone's seen in a long time, currently playing in the NFL for the Chicago Bears. Makes it 2nd and long. A couple of ball security issues here recently for both teams. Williams takes the snap out of the gun, rolls to his left. Looks like he's going to scramble. Makes two guys miss. Blazers got to him in a hurry just before the line of scrimmage, and that's catcher Patillo making the stop, the sophomore linebacker. Loss of 3, actually. Makes it 3rd and 23. Williams threw that one out of bounds, incomplete. Which brings up 4th down and 23, and the Marion punt unit comes out once again. Williams back to receive the punt. Looks like the day for both teams' starters are basically done. Jeremiah Dent, though, comes back into the game to punt this ball from his own 30. Takes a good bounce, and Williams picks it up just inside his 30, so about a 40-yard punt. The Blazers will take over on offense at about their own 29-yard line. First and 10 for the View. It's Barrett Mallett now getting some more reps at quarterback. Blazers have had 2 mobile quarterbacks the past few years with Carson Turley and now Drew Gartman, who's just down the road from Valley View, about to start playing college baseball with Arkansas State. Quite the quarterback for that playoff run last year. Mallett pitches it to Gatlin Hicks. Hicks swallowed up by that Patriot defense. Once again, it's number 52, Keelan Wallace on the stop, junior linebacker. Loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and 14 for the View. Mallett still in the game at quarterback. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to the left. So he throws it to Jake Veach. Jake Veach makes one defender miss, then is met by the Patriots. Once again, Keelan Wallace sniffed that one out. Maybe a gain of 1. Makes it 3rd down and 12. 1.5 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Patriots still lead this one 28-14. Mallett takes the snap, rolls to the right. Got some green grass in front of him. Great block out there on the edge. It's going to be close to moving the chains. Penalty comes in late, out of bounds. We'll see where it will be marked if there's no penalty, and then we'll see who the penalty is on. Waiting the signal from the head official. I'm guessing that's going to be holding on the Blazers on that right edge, and they are going to back them up. $10 yards, so. Third and 12 now for Barrett Mallett and the Blazer offense. Looks like the Blazers are going to call timeouts. Coach Riley does just that. We're going to take a timeout with them and pause for 30 seconds. We'll be right back for more Blazer football right after this on the Blazer News Network.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
Welcome back to the Blazer News Network. Just a minute remaining here now in the 3rd quarter.
3rd down and 12 for the Blazers. Ball spotted at their own
Blazers have the ball at their own 28, facing a 3rd down and 12. Mallet in the gun. Throwing it deep now to Justin Sarr, and just not able to come down with that one. Great contest there by number 21, Pedro Brown. It's going to bring up 4th down and 12. Now Levi Manning will come out to punt once again. Levi Manning now boots this one. Good punt. Patriots number 24, Cole Clay fields it. Just like the fair catch rule, wherever you return it when you raise your hand is where you'll start off. So now the Patriots get the ball once again. 1st and 10. Looks like we're going to have Del Pickett back in the game at quarterback for Marion. And we do indeed. Empty set. Brings the guy in motion, fakes the jet sweep, rolls out to his right. Pressured by the Blazers, and they all get there in a hurry. Great job there by Bryson Dix, containing the edge and then allowing the rest of his defense to get there. Holding now. Oh, correction. Now in sportsmanlike conduct on the view. Officials timeout. Guy down there for the Blazers on the far side of the field, hoping it's nothing too serious. Might just be some cramps, as that's kind of a common thing you see here, especially in the first few games, especially when it's a little warmer outside. .36 seconds left on the game clock here in the 3rd. Looks like that's going to be number 25, Lane Jones. He's able to hustle off the field under his own power. Thanks to Kayla. She does a great job being the sports trainer here at Valley View. Helps all kinds of athletes. Looks like we're ready to go. Once again, after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the view, going to be 2nd and very short for the Patriots. As Williams fakes the handoff, has the option pitch, and he does pitch it. Number 83, and he decides to go the opposite way. And he picks up the 1st down. And I believe that's going to be Aiden Wilson on that carry. Good enough for the 1st down. See if the Patriots snap it. Time winding down here in the 3rd. Luke Wade now in the game for the view. So that handoff goes to number 32 for the Patriots. He gets around the outside edge, makes one guy miss, 2 guys miss. All the way down the field, and 2 flags, 3 flags fly. Things are starting to get a little chippy here in Crittenden County. That was number 32, Michael Whitney on the carry. Big gain. We'll see what the penalties decide, though. This time just ran out in the 3rd quarter. Looks like we're ready for the signal now. holding on the offense, face mask on the defense. So I'm guessing those penalties will offset, but 3 quarters in the books here from Marion as Patriots lead the Blazers 28-14. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter of Blazer football for the night. You're watching Valley View football on the Blazer News Network.
At Valley View Public Schools, we believe every student deserves the best education possible. With top-tier academics, championship athletics, and innovative programs, we ignite potential and fuel success. From early learners to future leaders, our Blazers rise to the challenge. Your child's future starts here. Valley View Public Schools, where excellence in education has been our reality for nearly a century.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network. Missed the first play there of the fourth as Caleb Williams took the handoff to the left side for a gain of about 7. And I guess they're going to say now's the end of the third quarter. It did show double zeros on the clock, but I guess they're going to run one more play there due to the penalties. So we'll go ahead and pause 30 seconds. We'll be back right after this for the fourth quarter, for real this time on the Blazer News Network.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an e-University checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Now we're ready to begin the fourth quarter. Williams still in the game. Delayed handoff to number 36. Jaden Douglas. He was met by Drayton Conjure. Once again, he's really done a great job with the reps that he's been given tonight. Brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Patriots. Ball on their own 47-yard line. So Williams drops back, going deep. No one there. A little bit of miscue between Williams and his receivers makes it 4th down and 6. I'm guessing they're going to have a running clock here in the 4th. Looks like the Patriots will go for it near midfield. Williams takes the snap, drops back, goes for the deep ball, and just out of the reach, number 25, Chase Davis. That'll be a turnover on downs. Blazers get the stop and will now take over Marion's 47-yard line. Hopefully both teams didn't get too banged up here tonight as they're really getting ready to turn the page to next week. This game is important, but next week is when it starts to all count. Pruitt back in the game at quarterback. About 9.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Pruitt hands it off to Gatlin. Hicks. No, correction. See if I can get a number on that, and that was I think that's Carter Wallace in the backfield. No, correction, that's Briggs Ragmussen, who's there on the run, but a little bit of miscue there on that handoff. It's going to result in a loss for the View. Makes it second down and about 15. Blazers have the ball on the Patriots' 41-yard line. Pruitt in the gun. Two receivers to the right, two to his left. Whistle before the play. They're going to say offsides or encroachment against the Marion defensive front. So Blazers get a free 5 yards. Going to bring up second down and 9 now for the View. Correction, they're going to say now it's false start on Valley View. Second and 19 now for Valley View rather than second and 9. Low snap once again, fumble on the play. They're going to say Marion ball. They're going to say LeDedrick Herod fell on top of that one. So a couple of ball security miscues there for the Blazers. Comes back to hurt them. They lucked out on a few, but then Patriots able to jump all over that one. So turnover, we'll give the ball to the Patriots. They'll take over at their own 47-yard line. Marion offense comes back onto the field. Great crowd on hand here earlier. Valley View traveled well as always, and Patriots did a good job filling up the stands. That's a great downhill run there by Marion's number 36, Jaden Douglas. He's only a sophomore, but he had a full head of steam plowing through that Blazer offense. Good for a 9-yard gain. Once again, Douglas gets the handoff, keeps those legs churning. I believe he will be past the marker. And it is a first down. Del Pickett still in the game for Marion. Just inside of 6 minutes remaining here in this benefit scrimmage. Bunch of Blazer starters have taken off their pads and uniforms. They're not going to be seeing any more playing time in this one. Inside run once again for the Patriots. Douglas once again there on that play. 7 yards on that one. Brings up 2nd and 3 at Valley View's 35-yard line. Pickett takes the snap, makes the defender miss. He's near the line to gain. And he's there. Big cheer from the Marion sideline as number 81, Otis Fleming, the 5'3", 100-pound wide receiver, checks into the ball game. Valley View didn't have anyone on them. So Valley View takes a quick timeout. I'm not sure if they couldn't see him or what was wrong, but Coach Cockrell was yelling at him. Still no one knew what he was talking about, so they took a quick timeout. We'll just go ahead and stay here for this one. Stops the clock with 4 minutes and 9 seconds left to play in this ball game. Not sure if they tried to sneak Fleming in there on that last play or what Marion was trying to do exactly, but whatever it was, it almost worked. And thankfully, Coach Cockrell was able to get that timeout off quick enough as offense comes back onto the field and Fleming's out there with them. Lined up close to that offensive line. Pickett sends them in motion. Out wide once again, about as far wide as you can go. And now Pickett takes off. Lots of green grass ahead of him. He rolls forward onto the Valley View 12. Big gain there for Pickett. Good for the first down. First and 10 for the Patriots. Just under 4 minutes left in this game. Pickett still in, so is Fleming. Pickett makes a few defenders miss. Flag comes in. He stopped for a short gain. See what the flag is here. Holding against the Patriots, so go ahead and back them up 10 yards. Make it 1st and 20. Patriots have to get to around the 2-yard line to pick up a first down. Pickett takes the snap, rolls out to his right, going to take off and scramble. Here to make the play was number 25, Lane Jones. Pickett moves forward for about 10 yards or so. They're on first down. DeAndre Taylor now checks in, the sophomore defensive back. Flag now on the play, another pre-snap penalty. False start, offense. Maybe an official's timeout here. They're sorting it out. We'll see what they decide. They're going to say actually encroachment against Valley View. Minute and 30 left on the clock. Marion offense comes back onto the field. last 2 plays or so. Left in this ball game. As Pickett takes a snap, rolls out to his left. Got some space in front of him, and he reaches the ball out over the end zone for a touchdown. So Pickett gets the late score for the Patriots. But there is a flag on the play. There's more laundry on the field. See what the call is. It's going to be holding on Marion, so take away that touchdown. Back them up about 10 yards. I'm not sure why Marion's going over to their sideline. They might just call it here, but we'll see what they're going to decide to do. Looks like that might be it. And I believe it is, as the 2 teams gather at midfield. So that's going to do it for this one. Your Blazers trailed at halftime 14-28, and that ends up being the final score as well. If you're both teams, you saw a couple of good things tonight for the Blazers. They were very well disciplined, didn't have many pre-snap penalties, saw some good flashes from some of your playmakers on this team, and hopefully Sean Cockrell was able to decide on a starting quarterback for week 1 as fireworks are exploding here in Marion because of the Patriots' victory, and the Patriots just looked very explosive on offense, didn't have much trouble moving the ball versus that Blazer defense, especially early on when guys like Zayden Walker and Rico Ward were in the game. Marion looks experienced for sure, and I'm expecting them to make a run deep into the 6A East, and the Blazers once again are top contender for that 5A East title. But that's going to do it tonight here from Marion. I want to remind you to tune in next Friday night as the Blazers will host the non-conference opponent, Poplar Bluff. Randy Myers will be on here at about 6:50 for pregame coverage. He'll have that call on 102.1 KBTM News Talk. You can also watch live stream coverage of this game on Blazer News Network. Also remind you to tune into the couple of volleyball games that will start in October here on BNN. Once again, a shout out to our crew today, Tucker Reed and Matt Carpenter, and also our crew back in the trailer, and that's Nate Wilson, Owen Neal, Joseph Lasagna, crew chief Taylor Settlemore, as always. Good night from Marion. I'm Tyson LeBlanc signing off. You've been watching Blazer football on the Valley View Blazer News Network.